episode 4, we built your master CV. If you have not watched that one, go back and watch it first because everything in this episode builds on it. Today, tailoring. This is the step most people skip, and it is also the reason why most people keep applying and hearing nothing back. So let's get into it. Remember the cereal box from episode 4. You are the product. Your CV is the packaging, the pitch. Now imagine you walk into a supermarket and there are 2 boxes of cereal next to each other. One says high protein, low sugar, gives you energy for 4 hours. The other says great for active adults who do morning workouts and need sustained energy between 6 a.m. and 12 p.m. Same cereal, different packaging. Which one do you pick? The second one, because it feels like it was made for you. That is tailoring. Your master CV is the cereal. Tailoring is the packaging that makes a specific employer feel like you were made for their role. A recruiter who opens your CV should feel within 6 seconds that you understood exactly what they're looking for and that your experience is the answer to their specific problem. Not a general candidate, not someone who sends the same CV or document everywhere. Someone who read the job description, understood what the role needs, and positioned their experience to speak directly to it. Here's the hard truth. A generic CV sent to 100 roles will almost always underperform a tailored CV sent to only 10 roles. Not because you are less qualified, but because on paper you look like you are not paying attention. Most people think tailoring means swapping the company name on the cover letter or maybe adjusting the job title at the top of the CV. That is not tailoring. That is simply mail merge. Real tailoring has 4 components. 1. Your professional summary changes for every role. It should open with the proof point most relevant to what this specific employer is looking for. For instance, if you're a medical virtual assistant and you're looking at the job description that leads with patient scheduling, your professional summary should also lead with your patient scheduling achievement. Got it? If it leads with EHR documentation, your professional summary leads with your documentation record. The most relevant thing you have done goes first. 2. Your key skills section mirrors the exact language of the job description. Not similar language, exact language. If the job description says prior authorization, your skills section says prior authorization, exact language. If it says telehealth coordination, you write the same exact words on your skills section. Remember, ATS systems scan for keyword matches. If your CV uses different words for the same thing, it reads as a weaker match, even when your actual experience is identical. 3. Your key achievements are reordered. The achievement most relevant to this specific role goes first, not the one that you're most proud of. The one that answers the employer's most pressing need goes first. 4. Your experience bullets are adjusted to reflect the language and priorities of the role. Not rewritten from scratch, adjusted. Pull the key responsibilities from the job description and make sure your experience bullet points speak directly to each one. That's it. 4 things. None of them require you to invent experience you do not have, but all of them require you to position the experience you do have correctly. Now, AI, artificial intelligence. I get asked about this constantly and I want to be clear about how I recommend using it. AI is a collaboration tool. It is your editor, not your ghostwriter. Here's why that distinction matters. Your CV must reflect your actual experience, your actual skills, and your actual results. When you are sitting in an interview and a hiring manager asks about something on your CV, you should be able to speak to it with clarity and confidence. If an AI wrote it and you do not fully understand or own every line, that conversation will go badly quickly. So the process is this: you write first. You build your master CV using your real experience and your real proof points. Yeah? You tailor it using the 4 steps I just showed you, and then, only then, you use AI to refine. Ask Cloud or ChatGPT to make a bullet point sharper. Ask it to check whether your summary mirrors the job description language. Ask it to suggest a stronger way to frame an achievement that you have already written. That is collaboration. What you do not do is paste the job description into AI and ask it to write your CV. That produces something that sounds polished and means nothing because it is not yours. The one AI tool that I do recommend for tailoring specifically is TicNote. You paste your experience and the job description and it generates a tailored output that aligns your content to the role. It is fast, it is smart, and it does the keyword matching work efficiently. One important thing to note though, the CV format that TicNote produces is not ATS compatible. So the process is this: use TicNote to generate the tailored content, then copy the output into your ATS master CV template in Word. The template does the formatting, TicNote does the alignment, you do the verification. Read every word before you send your CV out. The link to TicNote is in the description box below the video. 3 mistakes I see constantly. 1. Tailoring your cover letter but not the CV. A tailored cover letter attached to a generic CV is not going to do anything for you really. 2. Over-tailoring to the point of dishonesty. Do not claim experience that you do not have because the job description asked for it. Tailoring is repositioning real experience, not inventing new experience. The interview always exposes the difference. 3. Not saving a new file for each tailored version. I've seen a number of candidates accidentally send their master CV template with tailoring notes still visible to a live application. Always save a new file. Always. Before episode 6, one task. This is your homework. Find one real job description for a role that you actually want to apply for. Open your master CV template. Tailor it using the 4 steps from today: summary, skills, achievement order, experience bullets. Save it as a new file. That is your first real tailored application. Drop the company name in the comments, not the link, just the company name. I want to see who's taking action. TicNote link is in the description box below the video. Use it to support your tailoring, not to replace it. See you in episode 6.